Today on the channel, I'm giving my first impressions on the Apple Watch Ultra from 2 weeks of use. I'll focus on a few main points of the watch I've used during this time. Let's see if this watch comes close to the hype. Let's start off with probably the best feature of the Apple Watch Ultra, the battery. It's a bigger battery than the Series 8 and it shows. When I first put on my watch, the battery was at 85% and it lasted for at least a couple of days. In my experience, the watch's battery has lasted 2 to 3 days every single time. For instance, the video shows the time frame from one of the times I documented the battery life. So the watch was fully charged on October 11th at 11:43 a.m. Later that night at 8:11, it was at 84. The next day at 2:15, it was at 59%. On October 13th at 12:14 p.m., it was at 27%. And then later that evening at 6:47, it was at 12%. It got down to 4% at 2:57 a.m. on October 14th. So it died somewhere in the night there. So you see it lasted a few days in that particular example you see on the screen. I've had an Apple Watch Series 2 since it came out in 2016, and I never slept in it because I had to charge it during the night. This is not the case for the Apple Watch Ultra. I've slept with it on every single night I've had it. The battery is by far the longest lasting for an Apple Watch. Having this really helps bring out the best in this watch because you aren't always thinking you may need to charge it in order to do some activity. I've definitely appreciated this feature of the Apple Watch Ultra. The low power mode just came out, so I'll talk about that in my full review in a month or so. The action button is one of the biggest additions to the Apple Watch Ultra. Take a look here and see what you can map it to. You can map it to workouts, the stopwatch, waypoint feature, backtrack, the dive app, flashlight, shortcuts, or nothing at all. Currently I have the action button here and it's mapped for my strength training session. It's nice to start whatever you use most with one click of a button. And of course you can hold down the action button to get access to the new siren, your medical ID, compass backtrack, and the SOS emergency call. You can also start it by really selecting the app from the app page, also holding down the side button, and of course with Siri. Right now the action button helps with some things, but it depends really what you use it for. I see this as the first phase of the button with plenty of potential as long as Apple keeps adding options for it in the future. Take a look at a few more screens showing what you can map the action button to and just a few setting options. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate your support. Click on that notification bell and share it with your friends. The workouts are similar if you've used an Apple Watch before. I've used it for mostly strength training workouts and outdoor running so far in my testing. One nice feature is you can edit the information you see during your workouts. This is helpful if you don't like the default options that comes with Apple. Here's a quick look at how to edit your workout screens. I'll spend time in future videos going over workout specifics from this watch. During my runs, I've used the LTE connection to listen to music and podcasts from the Spotify app with no issues at all. And I can report no problem so far with the GPS connection. with my runs and just workouts in general, it's been a positive experience so far. On this part of the video, you can see you have the different pages of your actual workout that you can cycle through. If you just click on the include button, it will add it to your workout views where you can just scroll with the dial. And from there, you can actually reorder these individual pages or views in your workout at the bottom that you'll see here in a second. The Wayfinder face is the new face exclusive to the Apple Watch Ultra. So far I like it. It's useful for me since it has a lot of complications you can configure to whatever your needs are. Take a look at the video to see how you can make changes to it. You can also change the face from your iPhone through the Watch app, just like any other face for your Apple Watches. I've made and received a few phone calls on the Apple Watch Ultra. There hasn't been any problems with me hearing the other party through my watch, and also that person has verified that they hear me clearly, and really it just sounds like a regular phone call. The speaker on the Apple Watch Ultra makes it easier to hear the calls, so that's great. So far, making the calls, it's been a good experience so far, but I'll keep you updated with the full review in a month or so. Thanks for hanging around for the video today. I appreciate your support. If you enjoyed the video, like it and subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends and turn on that notification bell. I'll see you next week with another one. Have a good one and enjoy your watch. See ya.